filled my bikini top with sourdough, and then when we got back, we distributed it.
Good morning, Jill Scott.
Yeah.
Morning.
I'm so excited to be here.
We're really excited to have you here.
So, you're out.
I know.
Is it still a bit weird being out?
Yeah, it's really weird. I feel like I had an experience and I'm watching it like through someone else's eyes. That's how I can describe it. So when people go, you're queen of the jungle, it just doesn't feel real. But unless you're in there, I'm sure you've spoke about this, it's such a mad experience, isn't it? It's so mad. And only the people who are actually in there know what it feels like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really weird being out. I said yesterday, I went to get, the first day I got back, I went and bought an advent calendar and a big bag of frozen chips. And it was in the paper that next day. And I was like, what is this headline going to be? So yeah, it's been a bit
crazy. Did you get crinkle cut or just the normal?
No, just normal. I didn't pay 5p for a bag, so I'm just walking down the street with
right,
this bag of frozen chips.
I've got my chips, everyone.
You've changed.
Yeah.
Look at you. Did you see the episode where Jill and Sue and Matt won a little trip to the beach?
Yes.
And that was a trial we all did.
Yes.
Everybody was in the running, and those three were the winners. And there was a helicopter there, and
That's
it was
it.
all genuinely real because we were waiting. There's got to be a twist. There's got to be a twist.
Yeah.
They're going to fly them off in a helicopter, and they're going to have to do a horrible trial. But no, it was. They got to have a little barbecue on the beach. Are you aware that Jill Scott, the lioness, nicked food from that barbecue on the beach
What?
and smuggled it back into camp?
No, did you?
Yeah.
Yes, Jill.
Yeah, I did. But if you watch the episode, I'm wearing a hat, which I never would wear my hat the whole time because I don't suit hats. And what I did was I got a stake and put it in the top of my hat. I think it was a fillet, but it was definitely a flat iron by the time I got back to camp. And I could just feel the grease like seeping through my hair. And the other thing I did, which I don't mind mentioning, but basically there was a big thing of sourdough bread. So I've ripped it in half, wrapped it in some paper, and I was like, where can I put this? And I had a bikini top on.
There you go.
So for the first time ever, I filled my bikini top with sourdough. And then when we got back, we distributed it evenly to people who wanted food. But I didn't tell them where the food had been. But I don't think Owen would have minded,
He
to
wouldn't
be
mind
honest.
at all. No.
There was, I sat there. So you eat out these little mess tins,
That's brilliant.
and I think we'd had fish that night. I
Right.
think we'd won fish for dinner, and so I'm sat on the log eating, and Mike is next to me on the right, and Jill is next to me on the left, and they're both staring at me, and Jill goes, "How is it?" And I went, "Yeah, I've not had any of the fish yet. Try it."
Oh.
And I went, "Wait, I'm going to try it now." And Mike's just looking at me, nudging me, going, "You got it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. And Jill's like, "Huh? And I'm thinking, are these two having a breakdown? And I looked in my little canteen, like little mess tin,
Yeah.
and I saw about a third of a sausage.
Oh.
And I went, "Oh!" And Jill looked at me as if to go, "Yeah." And I went, "Oh, the fish is amazing." That's a bit of sourdough.
Oh, wow.
Now, I will also say Jill didn't do this theft on her own.
No.
Matt Hancock
Oh, really?
was also part of the food stealing.
Ah, okay.
Sausage thief.
And I only found this out afterwards. Yes, I only found this out afterwards. Jill wore a hat, so she smuggled food out in a hat,
Yes.
wrapped up some bread, shoved it down a bikini top.
Oh, please don't.
And after the event,
So-
Matt Hancock told me he smuggled out food from the beach by putting it under his armpits.
Oh, it could have been worse.
I thought you were
Could
going to
have
go
been.
south.
It could have been a lot worse.
I-
I thought he was-
Put it this way, I didn't ask too many questions.
That's good.
Didn't want to ask
armpits.
too many questions.
He did smuggle in a sausage, and I don't know where that had been.
No, let's
Don't ever say those words again, Jill. Never say that again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've just gone vegetarian. That's literally 10 seconds.
The Chris Moyles Show.